what's up, guys? Yeah, welcome to the Next Level Coaches Live.
What's going on, everybody? Are you guys ready to absolutely have some fun and make the best of this live event? Yes or yes?
Awesome.
Beautiful.
All right, let's get some fun. Let's get some excitement. Let's get some I'm pumped up and ready to do this thing in the chat box on the right. We're super fired up to have you guys here. Who is ready to learn about the secret formula 20 of our clients use to generate $235K in sales in 3 weeks? Is that a yes or a yes? Say aye. Aye. And how to create a consistent stream of clients without paid ads. As you guys can see, we like to have some fun with this. Our clients are crushing it. We're going to help you guys do the same thing as well. Okay, so you're here because you are a mission-driven coach. And if you guys haven't created the impact that you want yet or blown past the six-figure mark, it is not your fault, okay? So with all the noise out there and the state of the coaching industry, it is the wild, wild west. In fact, if you ever thought the other gurus out there want you to fail, you are probably right, okay? So it's time to end the wild, wild west and start to help legitimate, amazing, incredible coaches like you guys start to scale and have a greater impact, okay? So we're here to help you guys cut through all the noise and the BS, to help you guys get clear and focused on creating a consistent stream of clients. Who wants more clients? Yeah. Who would love to have a consistent stream of clients all the time? Okay?
Let's do this.
Without banging your head against the wall, following the wrong strategy, or facing soul-crushing monthly bills. Who's pumped by that? Okay. In fact, you will not need to spend a cent on advertising with what we're about to show you. Okay. So 3 things we're going to go through today: the 80-20 of the 80-20, discovering the number 1 thing you can do today to get more dream clients tomorrow, and how to get thousands of your dream clients automatically following you. Who is excited about these possibilities? Who's ready? Who's having some fun? Who's going to be interactive? Who's going to run the channel box? Put me in the right, and let's do this thing. All right, Alexander, take it from here.
Love it. So if you guys stay with us, we're going to be giving you guys 1997 worth of value, right? So we have this thing called the Max Flow Mantra, which has been an absolute game changer for everyone who's jumped on this webinar with us. Instagram growth hacking tool showing you guys how to get 25 to 50 dream clients on you on IG every single day. And then the NLC Vault, which is this bank of content that will be help you to grow your business and get more clients. So Robbie's saying you guys are having hilarious fun. Appreciate you, brother. So the number 1 thing that we see coaches struggling with when it comes to being able to get an endless amount of leads is psychology. What is the mindset that you have that you're approaching the day when it comes to growing your business, when it comes to asking for the money? Are you congruent in your ability to deliver for clients, in your ability to ask for the money, and then in your ability to go out there and make it happen? Number 2, priorities. You want to get this one?
Yeah, so many coaches are just like in completely the wrong areas. They think they should do YouTube or blogging. They don't really know where they should focus. Should it be paid ads? Should it be building funnels? Should it be a fancy website? They have no idea what they should be focused on right now today for where they are at in their business. And number 3, not being pummeled with leads. So if you're not having 10 enrollment calls a week with your dream clients, then you, my friends, are not on track for 6 figures. If you are having 10 plus across the board, you should easily be able to hit 6 figures consistently. And so what are those key things that are preventing you from getting on the call that many times a week with your dream clients? It's exactly what we're going to be getting on in today's event. So there's always a root cause to it. And as you can see, this is us. This is myself on the left, James on the right. We're having some fun. This is our first Tacos and Coaches event. And this was the stem for what really created this virtual event, right? So we had all these amazing people came through. We shared with them some of the things that we'll be sharing with you today. And we're like, okay, how can we get this out to more people? Like clearly those coaches in Dublin, right? In the UK, like they're not just here in San Diego. And so we created this special presentation for you guys for exactly that reason. So this is a little bit about our team. As you can see, James, myself, and then Alexander Fairman and Carrie Gilligan. We've all partnered up to create this amazing community of coaches. You know, we have over 3,000 coaches in our online community. And as this core group, we're here to uplift and help you guys grow your business. We did 100K in a month without paid ads. This is our community, so we've shown others how to do it. This is at the end of one of our retreats there. These guys did 96K in 8 weeks with the things that we're about to show you guys today.
And in our current inner circle, in the first 3 weeks of the program, these guys did 235K in sales, no ads.
Who would love to be able to do that? Who, if you're listening to this, would you be excited about getting more clients, more consistent clients, more dream clients without spending anything on ads? Yes or no? If that's a yes, put a boom, put an I, put a I'm excited. Let's keep going in the chat box on the right. Okay?
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is, everything we're going to show you guys today, what we did with them, is based off a famous football player or soccer player. Okay? So any guesses from you guys who this man is? We've got some people from the UK, from Dublin. They may have some thoughts. Okay? Cool. All right. Onwards, Alexander, with your story.
So as you can see, there's this young lad to the right there with his mismatching socks and quite an interesting outfit as well. That was myself not too long ago. I was sitting there. That was actually taken in the Zappos in Nevada. So
Nevada City, though. It's not Nevada.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah. So this is me, just not but a few years ago, and I was struggling to make money in my coaching business. All right. I dropped out of college. I wanted to pursue entrepreneurship. Coaching was the right thing for me. I had taken a certain degree of mastery in health, but I couldn't figure out how to actually get clients with it. And I remember struggling getting overdraft fees consistently and figuring out how to break that pattern of scarcity. I would literally be checking out in a grocery line, and I remember like going to pay for my food and it said insufficient funds on your card, and having to like tell them to take back a certain amount of food so that way I could pay with what I had. And so this is where I was starting out. And so it says rookie coach to 50K in sales. And this is my story of how I went from this broke coach to being able to absolutely crush it and now build a community and show other coaches how to do it too. So the problem was I had a special gift to share with the world, but I didn't know how to get clients. All right. I was told I had to build funnels or run paid ads. All right. The truth is I had no money to drop on ads. And deep down, I knew I needed a better business plan than just visualizing my dream clients coming to me easily and effortlessly. I knew I needed like a succinct, comprehensive thing to really be able to dial in clients consistently. And so that's when I met this guy, James, through my buddy, Alex Fairman, who you guys saw earlier. And this guy showed me the power of leveraging organic growth hacking that boosted me to 50K in sales the very next month that we applied this. So I went from being a heart-centered coach, struggling to support myself, to absolutely crushing it. That's me speaking. This is at our event with about 60 coaches at our local event here in San Diego. And I finally broke through and found a way to get clients consistently that didn't require funnels or running paid ads. And so the biggest shift was learning to use growth hacking tools to drive lead gen. So before I keep going, who here wants to learn how to get a consistent stream of leads without having to use ClickFunnels or paid ads or figure out the entire game that it takes to be able to create clients online? Who here wants to learn that? Feel free to drop yes in the comments and let's do this thing. All right. Until then, I had been hustling to get clients at events, conferences, and in person, right? Oh, hey, nice to meet you, whatever, go to a conference. But the truth of the matter is that once I learned the power of growth hacking, all of that shifted. All of that shifted. Using organic growth hacking, I was able to scientifically create a consistent stream of dream clients. Okay, I worked closely with James and Alex to apply the 5 principles of scaling a coaching practice, which we'll be sharing with you shortly. My favorite part was adding thousands of dream clients to my following online and building a tribe and getting paid to do it in a big way. And that month, I signed 12 clients. So I think the biggest thing is realizing that we had something special, right? We knew that we had to get this model out to the world. And so we believe that coaches move humanity forward, right? This is why we're talking about being mission driven and how important it is to end the wild, wild west. So we partnered up to build next level coaches. This is all 3 of us on a rooftop in San Diego. And now we have 3,000 members in our community where we show them how to reach 6 figures in 60 days using organic growth hacking. All right. So this is the DBECA model. These are the 5 things that we created that allowed me to be able to grow my coaching business, and now are the very same things that you can use to create that consistent stream of dream clients every single week. All right. So if this guy can do it, all right, if that guy right there can do it, let me tell you something. You can too, no matter what type of coaching you do. This is one of our inner circles that we ran. Many of them are in different niches. And we were, as a group, like we said, they did 98K in sales in just a matter of 8 weeks. So it's absolutely incredible. And most coaches are relying on word of mouth referrals like clients, right? Doing it in person. Or maybe you get lucky and you have a speaking gig here or there, but nothing is consistent, okay? And that's fine, but no one enjoys high highs and low lows because nothing is consistent, meaning you're playing a lottery if you don't have a clear plan of this is how I'm getting my clients every single month, okay? So stop playing the lottery, focus on the right thing at the right time. The DBECA model works because you cut through the noise of the thousands of coaches out there and go directly towards dream clients who want to work with you because you have a system to run month in and month out to bring in new clients. All right, guys. So again, these guys, 96K in 8 weeks, had a blast working with them. And our current inner circle, 235K in 3 weeks. And what this doesn't say is throughout the total, we're about to be at this castle actually this weekend. So if you guys are in our Facebook group or follow us on Facebook or Instagram, you'll be seeing us sharing our experiences at this castle. But as a group, they've done over 500K in sales using the very same things that we're sharing with you guys today. So who's ready to do this thing? Who's ready to learn some organic growth hacking? Who's ready to step into that 6-figure coach and be able to grow their business? Say, I. Woo!
I.
All right.
All right. Onwards. Okay. So we need you guys just to let go of any current thinking that you have, right? So say this with me out loud. Screw paid ads and complex funnels. Screw paid ads and complex funnels. Screw the fancy website. Screw trying to do everything. Screw guessing how to get clients. We only work with coaches who are willing to do something different to get a different result. Okay? So how to create a consistent stream of clients without paid ads, the 3 secrets. Let's get into this, okay? So the first one, you guys will need to have pen and paper or a Google Doc. It's going to be interactive, okay? So this is one last thing from our buddy Brian Tarr. 2 weeks ago, it clicked. I had 6 clients in just a week from that clarity, okay? So crush it. So the 80-20 of the 80-20. You guys ready for this? You guys ready to learn how to get massive results in the next 24 hours with these weird mindset hacks? Let's do this. So some people think they aren't where they want to be yet because of their strategy. And you guys know from coaching your clients, it's oftentimes not the strategy, it's the mindset, right? And so now we're going to get into this portion part of these questions. I'm going to ask you guys 7 different questions. And you need to get a pen and paper. You need to get a notepad, Evernote, Google Doc, whatever you have, Word, and write down the answers to these 7 questions. And this is going to be the most amazing thing you're going to see in the last 30 days of your life of coaching that's going to help you get very clear to diagnose exactly where you're at and what you can do to go to the next level, okay? So question number 1, what is your certainty in your ability to get clients results, okay? So question number 1, what is your certainty in your ability to get clients results? Scale of 1 to 10. What is your certainty in your ability to get clients results? Question number 2, scale of 1 to 10, how structured and organized are you? A scale of 1 to 10, how structured and organized are you? Question 3, how specific are you in your niche? How clear are you on who you serve? So scale of 1 to 10, how specific are you in your niche and how clear are you on who you serve? Okay? Question 4, how well do you know the top 3 pain points of your audience? Have you guessed it or is it based on data? So question 4, how well do you know the top 3 pain points of your audience? Have you guessed it or is it based on data? Okay, rate on a scale of 1 to 10. Question number 5, how certain are you when your dream clients come across you, they instantly feel a connection and believe you understand them more than they understand themselves? Okay, so how certain are you when your dream clients come across you, they instantly feel a connection and believe you understand them more than they understand themselves. Rate on a scale of 1 to 10. Okay. Question 6. How well do you leverage organic growth hacking strategies to have thousands of your dream clients following you on social media? Question 6. How well do you leverage organic growth hacking strategies to have thousands of your dream clients following you on social media? Scale of 1 to 10. Question 7. How many enrollment, discovery, or sales calls do you have every week with your dream clients? How many enrollment, discovery, or sales calls do you have every single week with your dream clients? Write down that number, okay? So now you guys have these 7 questions and you know where you stand in these questions, okay? And here is the 80-20 of the 80-20. So we know the 80-20 is the mindset, being activated, getting in the zone, getting fired up, getting passionate, excited, alive, killing it. And the 80-20 of the 80-20 is getting clear on that mindset and those blocks and those issues that are holding you back, identifying the lowest hanging fruit and taking care of that, okay? So we talked before about the root cause. So maybe you know what that lowest hanging fruit is, but maybe it's something else that's actually causing that. And we're going to get into helping you guys diagnose that and focus on the number one thing you can do today to get more dream clients tomorrow, okay? So one thing, super quick, that I imagine based on your answers from all the data we've collected in this before with the thousands of people in our group, in our community, etc., is I bet there's a lot of 7s, okay? And what I know about 7s, I once got told from a mentor, if you rate yourself a 7 in any of these areas or a lot of 7s, this is the worst place that you can be. This is like Homer Simpson who's chilling out on the couch drinking his Duff beer, okay? It means if you have a 7, that things aren't that bad. Things are okay. You're good. You're complacent. And you've probably been in that same situation for a long time because you haven't had enough motivation or impact to move and take you to the next level, okay? And this is what you see with your clients as well, because we see this all the time. A plumber can't fix his own pipes. And with coaches, there's a lot of areas that you're probably stuck. You're having challenges. You've got 7s or maybe even worse. And you haven't moved because you've been complacent or haven't known what to do, or you've just been in that kind of area and you're like, oh, things are okay. And you haven't had the urgency to drive things, okay? And so the analogy that we love to use for this is think of your business as a boat, okay? So you could have the most badass boat, like incredible boat. You could have this boat behind us. You could have this boat, like freaking amazing. I didn't even know this is like a real life boat. It's got like submarines and stuff. But the challenge is, no matter how epic your business is or your boat, if you have leaks in your boat, you sink, and you sink like this guy, okay? And so those 7s or those lower numbers, those are the holes in your boat. And that is the 80-20 of the 80-20, is fixing those leaks in your boat. And if you don't, you sink like this guy, okay? And so let me ask you guys some serious questions all of a sudden. We're going to get into some more fun stuff, but I want to get serious for a second. What is it costing you to stay where you're at financially, health-wise, family-wise, relationship-wise? Like, what is it costing you guys to not be crushing in your business, impacting lots of lives, having an amazing business, feeling excited every day, helping your family, helping your friends? What is it costing you not to be there, okay? Another question. Do you want to make more money for your business? Yes or no? Obviously, yes. Do you want to attract more dream clients? Yes or no? Yes. Do you want to have more impact? Yes or no? Yes. Then take those numbers seriously, guys, because that is going to help you explode to the next level. Alexander, super quick, and then back to my story.
Boom. All righty. So discovering the one thing that you guys can do today to get more dream clients tomorrow, a special hidden formula refined over the last decade. So if you did have anything less than where you want to be in those numbers, listen up, guys. So some people think that there's so much to do, like YouTube videos, Facebook Lives, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, serving clients, selling clients, making funnels, creating content, blogging. The list goes on and on, right? And with all of this information out there, they've got no idea what they should be focused on to get more dream clients. And the only thing that's really going to get you to the next level, my friends, is being able to understand what level you're at and what are those key things to do to get to the very next level. If you're at level 2 and you're trying to get to 3, but someone gives you read a book or something, or you see a Facebook post or whatever, and they give you a strategy to go from 4 to 5, it's good to know, but is it really useful to you? And the answer is no. So what we're going to get into is meeting you exactly where you're at to be able to get to that next level. And so I'll let James take it from here and be able to share his story about how we came up with this process.
Cool. So if you guys see, Rob's already put in like some of the challenges that he's having. If you guys can put some of those in, or the questions that you have, we want to interact with you guys as we go along. This is an interactive virtual event, not us just speaking at you. Let's play. Let's have some fun. Come give us your guys' answers so we can chat as we go along, okay? So this is me in London with my, super amazing jacket that made me stand out. And I thought I was so cool for wearing it. And my first job out of college or university was creating an extremely specific conferences and events across a wide variety of industries, okay? And at first, I sucked. I sucked so bad. I was 21. I just moved to London by myself, and I was literally crying to my parents in New Zealand every single night because I thought I was going to get fired. It was absolutely miserable, okay? And it took me months and months and months to finally understand what it took to be successful. And the reason that happened is I became roommates with my buddy Tom, aka Matador69, total legend, to finally crack the code, okay? And he had this thing down. And we're going to show you how this applies to coaching in a second. And so within 8 weeks, he could create an event in any vertical and consistently do over 200K in sales for any event in any industry. And he ended up doing this for 50 different events and made that company a huge amount of money. Now he's going to start up with his buddy and he's crushing it, okay? So I remember the day I finally sat down with him and got it. And it changed my life forever. And the big thing that Tom said was, fuck your gut, be data-driven, and then leverage your intuition, okay? So we're going to get more into what that actually means shortly. But basically, instead of thinking about what you want, really let go of your gut and what you're thinking and start to rely on data and what your audience wants, primary and secondary data. We're going to get into that. Leverage that, and then you can bring in your intuition. Your intuition is so powerful when you're serving clients, when you're on sales calls, when you're interacting with people. But when you're looking at your business, you need to let go of your gut and be data-driven, okay? And that helped me in so many different areas. I was able to move to New York and grow a company from 1.5 to 5 million in 4 years. I was then able to go to a tech company based in Utah and help them grow from 2 million to 28 million users in 3.5 years using these same principles and models, okay? And then I was able to join forces with Alexander and our buddy Alex Fairman and start to work in the coach industry where Alex Fairman already has 40,000 students online. And I was able to bring my model and help coaches across any niche start to grow and scale their business. We're able to crush it. Last month alone, we did over 100K without paid ads. And this formula works across any coaching niche and can work for anyone who's passionate and mission driven, okay? So who wants to learn about this formula? Who wants to be successful like all these other coaches that you see here in these images, okay? So it worked for our buddy Brian Tarr. He created the Tech Freedom Method, and after working with us for 6 weeks, it finally clicked. He closed six clients in 1 week, okay? Who's pumped for Brian? Like, who wants to be like Brian? Who wants to get 6 clients? Who wants to crush it? Who wants to smoke it? Who wants to be more like Brian, okay? It didn't just work for Brian, though. It worked for Roxy and Dave, and far quicker for those guys. They got it really quick, okay? Within 4 weeks, they're able to close dream clients each, 3 to 5K per person, and they're able to close 4 dream clients in the first 4 weeks. And now both of them have done over 30K in 8 weeks, absolutely freaking smashing it. Our buddy Lucas did the same thing. Absolutely smashing it. Our buddy Justin did it. He used it to fill up a group program with 8 dream clients in less than 2 weeks. Our friend Amanda went from 1 client to 8 in 8 weeks, and now she's writing a book in the south of France. How epic is that, guys? Wouldn't you love to go to the south of France, write a book, have a bunch of clients paying you, and then you can just focus your time and energy on the book and living in the south of France? Amazing, huh? So are you guys ready? You guys pumped? You guys pumped for these guys? Are you ready to do the same thing, okay? And like Rob said before, Bex, okay? David Beckham. I ended up meeting him in New York, and yes, the formula is based off him, okay? So the D. Becker model, Alexander shared this before. You want to get into the D. Becker model a little bit?
Absolutely. So these are the 5 pillars that are key and the foundation to every 6-figure coaching business. again, we've not only done it in our business and our clients, but even our friends. Like, we're like, yeah, let's test this. Let's go to the 6 and 7 figure coaches that we know, and hands down, every single one of them uses the D Beckham model. Okay. So the first thing is discovery, being able to really understand your dream clients. Okay. 2 is understanding yourself and how you relate to them, and being able to tell your story in a persuasive manner, so that way you can build engagement, build an audience, and then be able to convert that audience and empower them and get clients. And so think about it like a lock, right? You know how a lock has like little dials on each one? It has like 5 little dials, little numbers. If you get each one of those dialed in, what happens on the 5th one? Click, boom, it unlocks. And now you have this system that's producing you clients every single month. All right. So a great analogy for this, I'll let him take it from here, because this is straight to his hometown.
Yeah, so this is the Beehive in New Zealand and Wellington, and this is the Parliament building, okay? So this could be a coaching business, a beautiful structure, looks incredible, right? But what you don't see underground is the foundation and what that was laid on, okay? And so these are called base isolators. And so Wellington is in a very earthquake-prone area, not as bad as Christchurch, but still really bad. And so those base isolators can help them withstand over 8 on the Richter scale for earthquakes. So it may look like a beautiful building, but it's got incredible foundation down below. And that is what your coaching business has to be based on. Otherwise, you're going to crumble when shit starts to hit the fan, okay? And so this is going to get into why most startups and why most coaches fail. If you don't have that foundation, you're going to get punched in the face and you're going to get knocked out, okay? So the reason that so many coaches and startups fail is because they don't have the foundation in the first place. And the foundation means that you have fuck your gut, you're data-driven, and you're relying, and then you bring in your intuition. And what you're doing is you're focusing on the desire of the market. Coaches fail, startups fail because they focus too much inwardly and not enough on the desire of the market. It is not your job to create desire out there in the marketplace. It is your job to understand the marketplace, desire, and then cater for that with your skills, talents, and passion. And that's what the D Beckham model will go into. We have your niche where you blend your skills, talents, and passions, but that really is based off what the market desires and how those fit, not the other way around. And that's what the D Beckham model helps you go through, is creating that in the first place, okay? So as we mentioned, fuck your gut, be data-driven, and then leverage your intuition. Alexander.
Beautiful. So this is the system flow to being able to move through the D Beckham model. Okay, this is exactly the steps to being able to get clear on who your niche is, who you're here to serve, your dream clients, going out and being able to find them, and not just a few of them, not just 1 or 2 of them, but hundreds of them, and being able to add value to them, to be able to nurture them, to build a community around them, and then be able to convert them into paying clients using organic growth hacking, okay? And so we're able to automate a lot of this with a few tools, and we'll be sharing with those guys with you in a second. And the D Beckham model, if you don't have this foundation down, okay, if you do not have this, this is the absolute root cause of why you're not having any clients every single month, or if you are, why you're not having consistent cash flow months. So if you're to go back to those numbers that you guys wrote down earlier, right? Whether it's 7s or 3s or whatever they may be, you can always trace that back to the D Beckham model and what it can do for you guys. And it was the second that I got clear on how this framework works that I was able to actually apply it and start bringing in clients consistently every month. So again, when we showed our clients how to apply the D Beckham model, instantly they were able to start generating revenue in their business. $235K in the first 3 weeks of the program. All right. So how to create a consistent stream of dream clients without paid ads. We shared with you guys the 80-20, the 80-20, right? The number one thing that you guys can do today to get more dream clients tomorrow. And now we're getting to secret number 3, how to get thousands of your dream clients following you on social media. All right. So many mission-driven coaches think, oh, I'm not good at systems or structure or using technology, right? Like, I just want to coach people. Cool. Well, you probably have headaches like this guy, or migraines like this chick, or my favorite is this guy right here. Okay. If you have this resistance towards technology or towards being able to leverage the key things that can Automate the very processes that you don't enjoy so that way you can be in your strengths and serve your clients. Then, my friends, listen to Brittany Brown's story. Okay, Brittany Brown is a good friend of ours. We're doing a fireside chat with her. This is at our Talks and Coaches event. And her story is, she has a company that helps women break free from binge eating. Okay, and she has a very high six-figure business, coaching business. And when you look at her story, it's like, someone asked her, like, how were you able to scale up, right? Everyone wants to be at six figures, but why is it that very few actually pull it off? And she said something really interesting. She said, systems and technology give me freedom. And what she meant by that is there's a lot of hats to wear in a coaching business, right? You got to do the marketing. You got to do the sales. You have to be sure that you're on top of the finances, okay? You have to be sure that you're getting your clients results. These are all things that go into coaching business. And quite frankly, they're all things that must be done, but may not be what you necessarily enjoy doing, all right? Systems and technology are what allow you to automate, delegate, or remove completely from your responsibility in your business so that way you can stay focused, playing in your strengths every single day. And this is what she meant. Now she's making more money than ever, but she also has more time to do what she wants and actually have the lifestyle that she got into coaching for in the first place, right? While still being able to have an impact. So if you look at this right here, this is Moore's Law. And this is the J-curve or the hockey stick growth that's happened in technology. And so if you look at the coaching industry, there's quite a lot of similarities, right? Like back in the 80s, how were people doing it? It's like the good old boys model where you're over there doing conferences, meeting people, networking, making phone calls, cold calls, etc., etc. Okay, but if you fast forward, into 2000, 2005, eventually 2011, there's just this exponential jump in the development of technology. Now we have these things called smartphones, which are more powerful than the very first rocket that took humanity to the moon. Okay, and so if you look at the tools and technology that's at your disposal to be able to grow your business, to be able to have the impact, and to be able to reach your clients at scale, then you can get very excited, my friends. And the other thing is that if you miss out on this trend and this curve and what's happening in the coaching space, you're going to be left behind. Okay, so what we're looking at is we're literally at the forefront of this curve. A good example is the Netflix and Blockbuster, right?
Who remembers the last time they went down to a video store? Like, when was the last time you guys went and bought a VHS, a DVD, like actually went to a physical store to get something to watch on your television, okay? And so with Moore's Law, things are moving faster than ever, okay? So 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, 512, etc. 1024, 2000 and whatever. So things are moving at an exponential growth rate and technology is moving faster than ever. Transistors, power, processing, everything is moving crazy. And so disruption is happening faster than ever before. Social media is moving at exponential rates. And so things are moving like crazy. And so in the coaching industry, there's going to be a huge difference the next few years between the haves and the have-nots. And you're going to see the same kind of disruption pattern happening like you see here, where back in 2008, Netflix was going to be bought, well, Blockbuster had a chance to buy Netflix, okay, for less than $1 billion. Crazy, right? And they said, no, we're not going to do it. It was almost like when Kodak, they actually invented the first digital camera and they refused to actually use it. What happened then? They got disrupted, okay? So when you get complacent, you get disrupted. And what happens is initially there's like this momentum where you see the ball starting to roll down the hill. But once that boulder or that ball is moving at such a fast pace, it's too late. You can't do anything even if you recognize it. And so that's what happens with disruption. And that's what we're seeing in the coaching space. But the good news is for you guys is if you use the right tools, you can do some amazing things. And so this is a section of how people actually buy in any market, whether it's coaching or whatever you do, goods and services, etc. There's always only going to be a certain type of buyer in a particular market. So in any market, in any coaching niche, in any whatever, like if you help executive leaders like Rob, Larry, Bridget, Leo, I'm curious to hear like who you guys serve, like put your niches over there or the challenges you guys have seen. But 30% of people are just not going to be interested in you. Like if you serve leaders for Rob, just 30% just aren't going to be interested. 30% don't have a need. You know, they're good. 30% have a need. They're not ready to act. We were out with some people last night. They took us to a baseball game. We had a great time. But they were like this 30% who have a need, but they're not ready to act. They were just, they're not there. Then there's the 7% who intend to change. And then there's a 3% of active buyers, the people who get it, the people who have momentum, people who are like, I'm sick and tired of not getting what I want. I want to take action and get a different result. I'm willing to do something different to get a different result. I'm willing to invest in myself, time, money, energy. I get this. I understand the importance of this. I'm not where I'm at. I know this person can help me, and I want to buy their services. And if you use technology in the right way with this crazy growth, it can help you identify those 3 to 7% much faster than you could by yourself, where you're wasting your time on the wrong people. And to do that, we use what's called growth hacking, okay? And we've got a bunch of different growth hacking tools. We've got more now since this slide was created. I've got another one on Facebook and another one on Instagram as well. So these are absolutely mind-blowing. Why don't you keep everyone chatting, and I'll show you guys what some of these tools look like. We'll start with Facebook, and then I know Rob actually has LinkedIn as well. We may be able to get into that, but if you want to get some chat going with the dialogue box, I'll get this thing set up.
Awesome. Beautiful. So while he's getting that set up, the most amazing thing is when you can start to really automate the key things in your business that you have to do manually, right? If you go to Facebook, you would have to do all of this manually, right? Start to have to go and find your dream clients, whether it's in Facebook groups or whatever, wherever they are, you'd have to go and add them manually and message them manually to eventually get them on a call and close them. Growth hacking automates all of that, where you literally press a button, don't even have to touch it, and this thing goes to work for you. So
let's show you guys Facebook right now. This is an example. We've gone to a Facebook group. We've got all these key people, and you'll see what happens inside this Facebook group right now, thanks to organic growth hacking. What's up, guys? So just super quick, this is the power of automation and leveraging organic growth hacking strategies. So I'm in a Facebook group right now called Leadership. I'm logged in as one of my clients who wants to get all of these members automatically added to her Facebook group because she helps leaders and executives get out of pain and into their purpose. So this is amazing. So there's all these people, and usually you have to go manually add them. What we do is we have this tool. It's a proprietary tool we built out. And you can go in here and just check this out. It's going through literally every single person in the group. It's getting their name, their job title, their company, and their Facebook URL. So I would go through the whole list. I'm not going to do that right now because it would take too long. But you would download the file, and then we would go into this tool, and then we would upload that CSV. I've got a different set in here, but I'll go in and upload this, and now it's sending friend requests to every single one of those people. So literally every 3 minutes, I'm just pausing it, but literally every 3 minutes, we're sending a friend request to the person from that group, and it's happening at autopilot. There's a chance here if you're part of our Next Level Coaches Facebook group, and we're connected, that I didn't actually send a connection request to you. It was probably done by our machine, and then I take over personally after that. But pretty incredible stuff, guys. This is the power of organic growth hacking strategies. Boom. All right, boom, guys. Hope you guys found that super valuable. We're going to keep this show on the road. Pretty incredible stuff, huh? We've got a whole bunch more to show you guys, and we're about to hook you guys up with a bunch of amazing stuff as well. Stick around. We're going to have some fun. 19 minutes left. Oh, my God, guys. The party is almost over, but let's keep having some fun. Thanks to Leo, Bridget, Larry for contributing, as well as our main man, Rob, who's been awesome the whole day. If you guys are still listening, chime in with those guys. Let's have some fun. Let's make this interactive.
Let's do this.
This isn't just some webinar where you hang out and you just steal some knowledge. This is a two-way street, guys. So this is from our client, Christopher Keene, and this is from a few weeks ago on July 4th. He said, I have free box running right now. Happy Independence Day. I'm gonna go do something else. Pretty cool, huh? Imagine if that was you. Wouldn't you be excited if you could just peace out, go do something, and you're having 150 new connections added on LinkedIn, 1,000 people added on Facebook, 25 to 50 new dream followers every single day on Instagram? Wouldn't that be amazing? That could be you too. So let me ask you guys a question. Are you enjoying the event so far? Yes or no? Let's get some dialogue box. Give me some, I'm pumped, I'm excited, you guys rock, I love Next Level Coaches. Let's keep this thing going. We want to hook you guys up. So we've gone through the 80-20 of the 80-20. The number one thing you can do today to get more dream clients tomorrow, how to get thousands of your dream clients following you, okay? And so we're going to hook you up in a second with 1997 value. Crazy, amazing stuff. You guys are so lucky, but wait. Who wants to take things to the next level? Put in the quick Q&A box, I'm ready. I need some I'm readies. I'm pumped. I'm excited. Carmen's contributing. What's up, Carmen? How are you? I hope you're amazing. That's awesome. Put some I'm ready. Let's do this, okay? So we want to hook you guys up with the NLC growth hacking package, okay? So if you guys look in your dialog box on the right, this will pop up here in a second. So you guys can follow through with me and go and do this, okay? So on the dialog box on the right, click that blue button, www.nlc.chat, okay? You guys click on that. And that is the NLC growth hacking package, okay? So nlc.chat, click on that. So this is a $6,291 growth hacking package that we're going to hook you guys up with absolutely free, okay? We're going to give you a 15-minute breakdown discovery call. We're going to give you the three things you can do for free to get more clients, and we're going to give you one of the growth hacking tools that we have, all free, okay? And at the end, if you're like, you guys are awesome, I want to work with you, or I want to find out more about how you work with you, we can have a chat about it. Or if you guys are like, no, I'm cool, I want to keep doing my thing, we'll be like, cool, that's awesome. And that's that, okay? So the thing is, we can't have this in the wrong hands. If I just gave you guys these tools right now, it could go out to anyone, and that would ruin the point of growth hacking. Growth hacking only works because you have amazing tools that not everyone can access. Otherwise, we'll get bombarded, everyone would do it, and these social media platforms would shut it down, okay? So here's what you get. So this is the technology adoption curve. The people who actually have already signed up and gone to nlc.chat, you guys, the innovators, you're the early adopters. You guys are the people who I know are going to crush it as this new wave comes in. If you guys haven't signed up yet, you're probably early majority, late majority, or even worse, laggards. And you're the kind of people who are going to get killed. And coaching, when it changes, you're going to be left behind. So Carmen's already in. Carmen, you rock. We'll see who else is going to be booking very, very shortly, okay? So if you guys have those challenges, it's okay. We have some hacks for you too, okay? So here's what you get with the growth hacking package, okay? You get a free 15-minute upgrade session, which is $297, free breakdown of the best 3 ways to generate calls with dream clients without spending anything on paid ads, $997 value, and the best Instagram tool we have to add thousands of your followers to your account every single month, $5,000 value. Hooking up for you guys for free. We want to have a conversation with you. We want to get to know you. If it seems like a fit for both ways, we'll talk to you about how we can help you. If not, that's cool. Go do your thing. We want the coaching industry to improve with mission-driven coaches. So either way, it's a win-win for both of us, okay? So let me ask you guys a question. We're seeing, okay, 2 more have come in. That's freaking awesome. Keep them rolling, guys. Keep the nlc.chat going in and booking those growth hacking sessions. We're going to hook you guys up with some value here in a second with the Max Flow Mantra and everything. But book the growth hacking package. That is the best of what our clients have used to crush it, 235K in 3 weeks. So serious question. Do you guys want to keep doing what you're currently doing and miss out on something like this? Or do you want to take a chance and actually have the opportunity to expand to places you've never been before? Okay. So look at those numbers that you guys wrote down earlier. Like, where were you low? Where were those 7s? Where were those lower numbers? Okay. And let me ask you this. Are you willing to do something different to get a different result in that area? Do you believe in yourself? Do you back yourself? Do you think you're worthy? Do you think you can do this? Do you believe in helping those people? Do you think people in your niche need help? It's not about you guys. It's about those people and helping them break through their shit, the same shit that you've probably broken through in your life. And on a scale of 1 to 10, how important is this? How important is it that you nail this for your business, for your friends, for your family, for your health? Scale of 1 to 10, how important is this? Okay? And do you believe we can help you? You know, on this growth hacking session, breaking through the D-Becker model, we didn't get into all the details. We can help show you guys where you stand in the D-Becker model and what specifically you should be focused on to go to the next level. Okay, I'm going to answer questions here in a second, but do you think we can help you? I think the answer is yes. Go to nlc.chat, okay? Book in that session. We're going to come in. We're going to help you guys get unstuck, go to the next level, activate you, get you guys fired up on the path, what you actually need to go and do to grow and go to the next level, okay? NLC.chat. It's going to be a blast. Go there, and now let's keep moving, okay? All right. So the Max Flow Mantra Blueprint, Instagram hacks, NLC Vault can hook you guys up with this right now. So if you guys haven't already, keep going, lock in the NLC.chat growth hacking package. And on the dialog box, in the chat box, you guys are going to see, all right, let's see, boom. All right, there you go. So if you guys click on that link, right there, that's the Max Flow Mantra Blueprint, Instagram hacking tools, NLC Vault, everything is in there, okay? So Carmen, I coach women who are running for local office. I need all the tech support possible. Amazing. All right. Larry's ready. Rob's ready. Larry, Rob, Leo, Larry, Bridget, everyone's pumped. Everyone's excited. All right, let's keep going with this, okay? So the technology adoption curve. We've seen a few more people come in, lock it in. Last thing, and then we're going to answer you guys' questions. If you got, just from this growth hacking package, if you walked away with just one of these things, what would it be worth to you guys, okay? What if your 7s, those areas you had much lower, were now a 10, okay? What if you could unlock the root cause, why you aren't getting the clients you want, and how to solve for it, okay? And what if you had a tool to add thousands of your dream followers to Instagram? How would that help and benefit you, okay? That's everything that you guys can get, okay? So NLC.chat. All right, let's get into some questions. Alexander, what are some of those questions that have come through from people that we can help everyone answer?
Yeah, so I think earlier, let's see.
Keep firing off those questions, guys. We want to see those.
Yeah, so the biggest challenge is connecting with clients, or at least who I think they are. This is by Larry.
Okay, Larry, who is your ideal client market? Like, who do you want to target? Who are you excited about? And then who do you think is actually like connecting with you? Where's that disparity? Where's that gap? What's actually happening there? All right, cool. We've got a bunch of calls that have been booked. Keep them coming, team. All right, so what else we got?
So we have preparing to launch into my offerings. My niche is new fathers. Currently researching
different options and perspectives. Okay, cool. So Leo, tell me about the biggest 3 challenges that fathers face. Like we talked about the beehive, right? And layering that foundation for the earthquakes. What are, Alexander, keep the questions on there so we can get you questions coming. So you want to think about like that foundation that's been built. What are the top 3 pain points they face? If you don't already know, you need to go out there and before you start selling or creating marketing or anything, you need to go out there and speak to more fathers. Like you maybe one yourself, but what are they actually going through? And then you understand all those different pain points, you put them into order of what's actually the biggest priority, biggest challenge for them, and then what do they want? And you tie in your messaging and your branding alongside that, and as well your personal story. Because we all know that personal stories sell more than anything. You've heard us tell our stories, and that's something that's really, really important for you guys to be able to convey stories in a digital world and be human, okay?
She said, what if my clients are not on IG?
Awesome. LinkedIn, Facebook. Linda, who are your clients? Like, tell me about your clients. We'll hook you up. If you guys' clients aren't on Instagram, like, we'll hook you up with something else. Totally fine.
Bridget says, is there a time limit to this? I'm about to go on holiday for a couple of weeks.
No, just you can go into NLC.chat and then book a time when you're back from holiday. So no worries. The calendar's good for a while. Cool. How much did the market get the numbers on the webinar?
How much did you have to market?
To get the numbers on the webinar? Not that much. I mean, we consistently get, we have these every single week, and we consistently get 100, 120 people on a webinar every week. We have tacos and coaches every month, and in person, that thing's growing by 20 or 30 person each time. We've done 3. We had 100 people at the last one. We'll probably have 120, 130 people at the next one. So if you use organic growth hacking, cold email, and then we just started running a little bit of paid ads as well. Just to like test that market and see those different variables. Because once you get to a certain point, you want to like keep things growing, right? So paid ads is like the obvious next choice. But we think we know that you should never use paid ads or fancy funnels or fancy websites until you're well over 6 figures. And we're well past that now, so now it makes sense. But
I think she's asking how much we spent to get this number of people on the webinar.
Oh, okay. So our cost per lead's like $2 or $3. So hopefully that helps you. Business owners of 1 to 5 million companies running their lives but in need of assistance. What do they need assistance in, Linda? Is it like people who Yeah, they're probably working in the business, not on the business. They may be like entrepreneurs, but they're not necessarily CEOs. They probably maybe decently wealthy, but time poor. They don't have much time with their families. They're scattered. They're all over the place. Those are the kinds of people. If so, cold email on LinkedIn, crush it. We've got tons of hacks we can hook you up with there too. And some of them are on Instagram. It just depends. Like you can use hashtags. Like Instagram is a huge channel now, way bigger than Facebook for people who are under 40. And there's less noise than Facebook. So it could be something super worthwhile for you to explore. What other questions do we have? Keep them coming, guys. Keep the questions coming. We want to just fire off value. Yeah, Leo, I think the big step for you, man, is just to like really go out there and speak to fathers, understand the marketplace, and then create really good content around that on your chosen social media platforms. Use tools to go and grow your following, and then draw those people onto calls. Sorry for the delay. My ideal clients, people working in IT, finance, accounting, big four, they're looking to get promoted. Boom, baby. Freaking cold email, LinkedIn all day, B2B all day, with incredible value, incredible content, knowing their pain point more than they understand others. Yeah, amazing way to get hold of people. I was in B2B for like 10 years, so can absolutely crush it. Let's keep focused on the dialogue box. All right, we're seeing more calls getting booked. Thanks, guys. Rob Duffy's locked it in. Keep the questions coming, please. What other questions do we have? We want to help you guys. Everything you said, thanks, Linda. Yeah, we'll be able to help you. Like that market's super locked in. We've got some of our clients who already do that. They did like $20,000 in the last 8 weeks, helping and serving that client base. It's a really good niche. I personally love it. That's kind of I understand that business because it's pretty much our business, another business I've been involved with, pretty much all our friends here in San Diego. So, yeah, a lot of people need a lot of help. A lot of people are just like in it and just like putting fires out all the time. They don't see the bigger picture and they get screwed. And, they came into it to be passionate about running a company and they end up just like working like dogs and not living a life and losing everything, including relationships. All right, keep coming, guys. We know a lot of different niches. Like we've helped hundreds of coaches and we've been through a bunch of stuff ourselves. So we can give you guys tons of awesome value and advice. Can you show me the slide on growth hacking again? Sure. Let's see. Growth hacking. This is growth hacking. Hopefully that's the slide you're talking about, or maybe it's like the 3% one. Book my call with you tomorrow. Had to move to Thursday. Who will I be speaking with? Probably Alexander, but I can take the call if it makes sense. So just let us know. We got the Castle crew coming in this week, guys. It's going to be so amazing. We've got 20 clients flying in from all over the world. We've hired out the Castle. You can type in Alpine Castle, see it for yourselves. And it's just going to be a magical, 4 days with these guys and just, blow their minds. No, the next one. Was it that one? Hopefully that is that one, or maybe it was the one underneath, which is Chris's one. It's either that one, which is focusing on the right buying, or Chris's one. So I will show you either one. But yeah, we're so pumped for the Castle. It's going to be awesome. Keep the questions firing off, guys. This is insane value that you guys are getting. Okay, it's probably...
I think it's the system flow. It's probably this one.
Is that what you're referring to, which is the D-Baker model, or is it just what Christopher Keen said? Yeah, unsure. We can just book the call and we'll hook it up. It's all good. What other... Keep questions coming. Keep the questions coming. Yes. All right, cool. Yeah. So I'll talk through this, which is going to be super useful for all you guys. So Leo, you're super early in your stage. You identified fathers. You know your niche. You're probably a father yourself, or you've I hope you're a father yourself, or you've related to it. You've got a bunch of friends who are. Maybe you're early 30s, mid 30s, whatever. So this process is you want to start with doing a lot of discovery calls. Okay. So this is a research call. This is not a sales call. This is going out there and really understanding what your market wants. You have to have the right questions. It's really important. This is something I learned from Matador 69 around fucking your gut, being data driven, etc. And then putting all those challenges once you've collected all that data into a spreadsheet and actually being analytically and data driven. And then you could use something like BuzzSumo, which is an incredible resource, third-party research. You can look at any blogs or anything in the world and compile all that data and put it into the discovery calls. So you can get all that different data, create an avatar, and then you can use brand DNA exercises. These are all things we do with our clients. Create your brand story, update your social media profiles the right way, use organic growth hacking, use all that data to create killer messaging and branding. Then you create established data-driven content campaigns. There's like 5 specific types of content that you should use, which we'll work with our clients on. And you create all that leveraging the data, and you create emotional triggers and pain points, and you really speak to your audience so they help, when they come across you, they feel you understand them more than they understand themselves. The biggest problem is people are writing content, but it's such a lot of crap. It doesn't speak to their target market, and they don't even have their target market following them. They've got their friends, their family, like old work connections, people who are not relevant at all to their niche. That's why organic growth hacking is so powerful, because you suddenly get thousands of your ideal clients following you on social media, and you start to really stick out. And for those who like target professionals, using cold email can work really well as well, because you get them into the content bank. Video is incredibly powerful. Like being able to speak and communicate energy is just like absolutely amazing. And then you want to start creating things like free challenges. You want to create webinars. You want to create live events. You want to start doing, like, instead of just focusing on creating content and then messaging people with the right sequences, getting them onto calls, you want to do that. But you also want to create challenges, quizzes, meetups, and then you can start to get more fancy from there. But until you get to 6 figures, guys, it's really not that hard. You just need to follow the right model, actually get implementation. You have to get activated. Like, there's so much information out there, but information is worthless if you don't know what's relevant for your business. You need to get activated. You need to get the right information for your business, and then you go and scale from there, okay? So what other questions do we have? Okay, 3%, blah, blah, blah. I'm a consultant, have consultant run peer-to-peer groups and coach, historically 7 years in the marketplace. Yep, Linda, you rock star, you've got the cred, now we'll help blow you up. All right, okay, yeah. So any other final questions, guys? 1:22 to go. Looks like we got a ton of calls booked. That's awesome. Excited to help all you guys, get you guys activated and pumped up. You know, we've got all the information, the data in the world, and all the success stories, but really it's on you to step up and to want to do this thing and to crush it and to like be motivated. And those people who go and do that, smash it. Those who don't, just become someone else. So these people in the castle we're celebrating with, 20 amazing coaching clients. Collectively between them so far, just over 7 weeks, they've sold $543,000, okay? So we said 243 in 3 weeks. The actual number now is like over 500K. Absolutely insane. No one's done paid ads. Everything's been done organically. We're going to start helping some of those people who really crushed it start using paid ads to go to the next level and building out a team and all that kind of stuff. But just really mind-blowing stuff. So let's keep it on the questions. All right, cool. So you guys are awesome. Thanks for tuning in. Super fun. You guys had a blast. We do record this, so you guys will see that. But sayonara from San Diego. Have an incredible day, guys. Crush it, and we'll speak to you guys on NLC.chat. Boom.